Right. This is Transport Fever 2. Sorry, lady. Transport Fever 2, and I'm in San Diego, I believe. Looking around at this town, and I can almost feel the presence, the spirit, if you like, of the Indians up there in those rocks, their spirits looking down on the San Diego goings, the people from San Diego. And anyway, this is not a video about history or anything. This is Saturday night. This is Transport Fever 2. And what I want to do immediately, because I've just jumped into this map here. Literally, this is a desert kind of map. I love these maps. I love the views from the ground of the tall, what are they called? Canyons? Mountains? To me, it's kind of like it reminds me of a lot of the Western movies that were made in the 70s and the 60s in Monument Valley and Arizona and those various other locations in California, I think, that were used a lot. This has got that similar atmosphere. So what I want to do is build a station in, oh, it's Little Rock. It's not San Diego, because San Diego is here. And I want to connect these two places by rail straight off the bat. I hope the mouse clicking is not going to be... I'll try and move the microphone away. There's nothing I can do really. I don't know how to stop the noise of the mouse clicking. It's going to could be annoying. So anyway, I've got $10 million. I'm paused, and I've tried playing. I played the other day, and I started in 2000, and I went through money so quickly. I was bankrupt almost immediately, but my only objective right now is to build a station and connect two stations, connect these two towns. And what I want to do is I want to put that station... God, that's loud. I want to put that station right in the middle of the town. I want this town to grow, and I want the station to be, really center. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick one of these terminus passenger stations, and I make sure to pick the right one, because the last time I played this game I picked a cargo station instead of a passenger station, and that was one of the reasons I went bankrupt very quickly. This is too big. Is that too big? Am I going to need to get rid of another road? Well, let's get rid of that road, because who knows? If this is a successful game, which I have no idea yet, but oh, how many tracks? That's another thing here. Do I want 2? Do I want 3? Let's do 3 just for good measure. So three tracks. That's okay length. The track type is standard. Should I put it high speed? Does that make a difference? A bit. And I don't know what that bottom one here means. I'll read. Catenary. I have no idea what that is. So let's move this in place. and I'm going to get it to fix right in here. People can literally just, I wish I could get that a little tiny bit more centered. What was it? Shift and M. That looks a bit straighter. And then over a bit. There, boom. Well, that's as central as you can get with the station. You can see money-wise, you really can go through money very quickly. It's almost like if you're going to do something like this, I probably didn't need to go with the three different railway tracks. That's probably a bit stupid. But it's done now. I'm not going to change it. But it's like a gamble when you're doing something like this at the beginning of a game like this. You know, it may pay off, or you may go bankrupt. And this track is going to have to navigate these rocks. So let's go to San Diego. Same thing here. I really want to put the rail in the center of the town. Because I do. So let's pick that one again. It's all set up already with the 3 rails and everything. Let's do that Shift N. No, M. That's about it. Are we, oops. Are we connected to that? Very important to connect. All right. And then the railway lines coming out. And can I just draw the rail through there? So, oops. I need to get rid of you. This is costing me a fortune. So for me, this really is make or break, because I'm doing the fast track. And I have to go over there. Which track should I use? Let's use the one on the far right. I'm not going to be able to buy a train, I'm thinking. I'm going to have to borrow money. Probably going to have to borrow money to buy a train. As I try and navigate through here. Now, which track did I pick? On the other one, I think I picked this one. Where is it? Okay, I've been able to buy the tracks. Then we need to put down the depot. I should have used the keys to, you can use the M and N key to lower or raise the track. because it's going to be maybe a little difficult. How about here? To put the depot. Let's turn that a little bit like that. Yeah, you can see the ground is all right. It seems to work. Boy. I think it costs a lot more as well when you're digging through the dirt like that, but isn't that beautiful? Look at that scenery. Excellent views, excellent train trip. And then I want to make the line. So let's go from San Diego all the way across to whatever that is. There we go. 3 million, what can I afford? Probably the basic, the very cheapest. Yeah, my God, that's 2 million for this. This, and can I even afford one passenger thing? No. Okay, I'm going to need to borrow some money. Let's try that again. I didn't buy anything yet, did I? Because I did click on a train. And the depot, is there something there? No, so let's start again. This one is 2 million, this one is 2 million. Let me go for that one. Passengers, the passenger cars are as expensive as the trains almost. Let's just try with that. That's a capacity of 20 and it has to go on line 1. And that's it. Let's watch this. This is the best part of the game, isn't it? Watching the trains come out of the depot. Beautiful. Those steam trains were really lovely. That's why I love games like this. Just love the graphics. And something relaxing about watching this type of game. So, we're going to get any passengers? We got one already. And we don't have any messages in the red here. That's nice, because that's what I got the last time I tried to put two stations together and they were both cargo stations and I was trying to ferry passengers in them. So this train can go 73, 75 kilometers, and we're going toward Little Rock. I'd really like to see if I can get through this game without going terribly bankrupt, because that's what happened to me in a few of these games, even when I have it set to easy. It's more to do, I think, with my patience, because I did play one at the beginning and I went through it kind of step by step with following a tutorial from some guy called Stealth, where he told me, not me personally, but he advised people to 12, 17, 18, this is good. Yeah, he said you should put down some bus stops and things first, and kind of go slow, and just build up your money and try and bring in some commodities to the town, but kind of start off small and build up. And I did that, and it worked very well. But since then I've tried to do what I'm doing here. It's like taking a gamble on something big and seeing if that will pay off. As if it does, you can earn your money back quite quickly. The thing I like about this, and at least the thing I'm hoping about this, is that the fact I put the station way into the center of the town, I'm hoping I won't have to bother with bus stops. That's the main reason for that. I'm hoping that people will just, they won't need a bus because the train is literally going smack into the center of their town. Like here. How many are we down here? Oh, there we go, I got 20 people there. It seems to be, that would seem to be a success. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see that's not just a temporary thing. Sometimes trains get a lot of people at the beginning and then it eases off for some reason. But look at where that station is. I mean, that's just so central. What the hell? This is a bit annoying though. How am I supposed to get my second, third tracks out of there if you've got a... Well, I'll put it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to just put those tracks. Should I put some tracks out immediately? Just so they don't get caught up in the town. I don't know if this is a stupid waste of money or not, but if I put them far out like that, maybe the town will, well, it's probably still going to build over them and probably going to have the same problem here, am I? Again, this has been very presumptuous. It's like, oh God, I've got no money left. Yeah, got no money left. Well, that makes things simple. So I can't get the next track out, so maybe a case of having to bulldoze lots of things later on in the game. So I've got no money. And I owe not 10 million, I owe 12 million now, which means that each year, we don't really have a year. Do we have a year? 1940. We're still on the first year. That's pretty quick, by the way, to build all that. If you want to do gambles like this, you really have to do it quick. And so I've got that done in a year. So the investments, but the loan interest is quite substantial when you've got 12 million. So I'm going to need to make some money on this train. So let's turn up the speed. I'm going to need to make some money because you can get stuck in a spiral where everything just goes and then you can't buy anything. And it's kind of game over because, you know, you don't really want to just, well, I wouldn't mind just watching this train going back and forward for a while, but probably not for too long. Sad thing now is that even if this station is very busy, and it does look like it is busy, because again, I've really put this, it's right in the middle of the town, look at that. I love that. I think it's a great idea. Maybe a bit too quick, a bit too early. Maybe I should have just built up slowly with some buses and maybe one transport route of, I don't know, grain or machines or tools or something, instead of going for the straightaway. But look at all the people going into the station. See, look at that. No bus is needed. Wow. $18? That's a surprise. It's 18 there, but I've got 6, 7, 8, 10. So I have to wait for a while for this train to take in some money, and then I'll need to put another, I don't know what you call it actually, another passenger train, I guess, another passenger, yeah, passenger train to the train. Is there a technical word for that? A passenger car, yeah. Not too complicated, really. This can take 20. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing 20 non-stop on both ways. Let's just check. Yeah, 20. So I'm definitely going to need more carriages, but that's good. That's what you want. Because look at this, it's filling up already. Now, I didn't check each town. You can check the town to see where the vast majority of people are traveling. But normally, kind of logically, it'll be the town nearest to it that you're going to get most traffic. So if I click on San Diego and I go to destinations, I mean right now obviously Little Rock is going to be the one, and there's a tiny amount of people going to Ross. What's that? Rossville? Roseville? Where's Roseville? That's probably over there. No, that's not it. Roseville is, no, that's Madison. Is this Roseville? No, that's Little Rock. Oh God, there is a simple way of doing this, isn't there? Where's Roseville? It's that one, right? Okay. Let's get back to Little Rock. This is getting busy. Getting busy. Just the one line. If I wanted to get another passenger train, how much? Oh my God, it's $1 million. It's 1,300,000. 200 nearly 20,000 a year maintenance. Man, the money. And this is the cheapest one. If I went for the expensive one here, it's 1,600,000. So I've just got nowhere near $1 million yet. But I should have soon enough, but that's sad because I'm losing a lot here. I've taken 20 people and there's another 23 people in the station. And what I'd like to do...
Do the time, see you tomorrow? Sorry.
It's okay.
I will.
It's. I think my two viewers will be understanding.
Huh?
My two viewers will be fine about that.
Yeah. God. Already an hour and a half you talk like that?
No, because the first one I deleted it. I did an hour,
Yeah.
and I'm doing a tutorial for an hour, and then I put 2 stations down, and instead of 2 passenger stations, I put 2 cargo stations. I made a complete mess,
But that's good, you have to leave things like that.
and
But-
so
but
I
there's-
had no idea what I was doing. So I thought, well, this is going to just confuse people.
Oh no, you can say how can you fail and by you can show the mistake you do and not the things to be done.
Yeah, it was just I thought it was a bit boring because I was going too slow. But
Because
Well-
that's a lot more like
yeah, this is interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was just funny because I ended up and I ran out of money as well after I just got bankrupt.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm sure that's all
You paused?
fascinating, but no, it's still going. I don't want to pause or stop
Okay.
because I don't want to do any editing on this. I want to just do it in one lump.
Lively, yeah. Okay,
And then
so I
I'll
won't
upload it
take too
straight
much of
away.
your time. Bye, viewers.
I know it's all fascinating to you, but how many got you good?
At 11, Christian. So I'm gonna have time to my own yoga, to walk to school, and then I've got 2 hours class with Christian.
Good.
For prof, is a teacher class.
Okay. Well, I got to get back. I'm working.
Okay.
So
See you after 1.
yeah, we'll do. I do apologise, please. I'm awfully sorry. That was my wife going to bed. Sorry about that. What was I? Oh yes. So this money is coming in, and I just hope these people don't get, I hope they don't get too upset that they have to wait around. That they have to keep waiting around for the train. Oh, that 30. It's a lovely town, that, right? Under the mountain. Yeah. So. $37. That's why I think it's good to build a reasonable sized platform, because it may actually help you get more people. Little rock. Here we are. Problem here is, as quick as I'm making money, I'm losing it again. Let's go to our thing here. And you can see it's 120,000 for the interest, and I'm earning 270, 240. It's not much. It's not really much. And I think this is with my train full. So I would imagine this amount is not going to get any more, because that's probably as much as this train can make at this point. Red Rock to San Diego. At least it's a short distance, so let's go back to San Diego. Seems considerably quieter here. No, it's not. Well, yeah, it is. It's just 14 people waiting there. to put on another passenger car, I need 1 million. I'll go up to 600. And now we're down to 500. Now this is where you've got to be careful with your next move, or you could start sinking very deeply into bankruptcy, into death. See, I'm dropped again. I wonder, would it be worth it to put in a small bus terminal? It's a very small town, but maybe I could put a... Can you just put bus stops without the bus terminal, or do you have to put the 22? Yeah, I'd like to put a bus thing in. So I'm gonna just put bus stops and see what happens. So I want the bus to go down this residential road. It's gonna turn around here. It's gonna come back this way. Then it's gonna go down here, back here, and then it's gonna go up here, back here, back to where it started from. Can you do that? Actually, I think I've got to put, maybe the starting point is just beside the station. How about there? Can I put one on the other side? Yeah. So we there, and we're going on here, here, and then we're going here, here, back to here. In order to do this, I need to build a depot. How much does that cost? That's okay. Where do I want to build it? Away from the residence. Always. And then I'll try and buy, can't do very much. How much is this? 200,000. This bus. I can just buy one, let's say. Let's have a look at this bus. Oops. That one. Yeah, that one. Wow, this is a very modern looking bus from 1945. I didn't know they had buses like that in 1945. This bus can take 14 people. Oh, that's a big bus. Is it taking anybody? There we go, it's 3 passengers. Where are you? You've gone past that side of the bus station. And then Oh no, over there. Uh, Looking at the wrong way around to the way I did it. So you're going down there, you got 5 passengers. Gonna turn around the corner here. Coming down this side of the road. You drop off a couple of passengers, you take some more, that's good. And then, do you stop here now or do you? No, I think that's right. You're gonna go up here first. And then you're gonna do a U-turn. Okay. And then here, nothing. So, there another U-turn and it goes to the last stop. It's a bit awkward. And then he starts off again here. And my train takes 20, I'm sure. 20 people, 5 left. Get that one bus. I guess what we can do is do one more bus on the other side, which is Little Rock. There seems to be a larger number of people using the train station at Little Rock. Just seems busier. So let's see if we were to put some bus stops here. We would, what way would the bus go? Suppose that would be the first stop here, second stop up here, and then he turns around, comes down, goes down here, so we got another stop there, another stop there, then turns around, comes back, and then goes back up this way, comes down this way, and the final stop the final stop is there. I don't know, let's see if that would work. So this is a green line, we're going to go 1 up to here, and then what did I say? Down to here, here, and then back up to here, to here, and to here. I need a depot. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to buy one one bus for the green line. What you can also do here as well is make things easier for yourself. You can change the name of things. So line 1 is the train. Maybe later I can put in train from where. This yellow line is bus. Oh, fucking hell. This yellow line is, let's just call it bus 1. I'll know what that means. The blue line, the second bus lane I put in. So there we go. Bus plus train, that's all we've got. And there is the bus. Let's see how that does. It's got no people at all yet. I have to say, I don't really know the correct places to put bus stops. I never know, should you put, oh boy, it's gonna go all this way. What happens when that road starts to go, you know, off over here? You're not gonna go the whole distance, are you? Should you put bus stops on both sides of the road, or? So then he has to come back. He's gonna go all the way up to this area. So he's collected one person. It's just not making any money yet. That's a bit better. Collected 8 people. And then it comes down. And I'm curious to see with this bus stop. Do those people go across the road? Oh yes they do. Oh, he's just killed 2 people. They go across the road and they're going to the station. That's nice to know. And I have to be honest, most people are just walking to the station, which is why the station is really, really busy. Quite busy. I could certainly use another car, I think. How long have I been doing this video? 43 minutes. Alright, that's fine. Time goes fast when you're playing this game. So, look at this. Everybody wants to go to San Diego. Really? 42 people. Let's go on top speed. I've got the 2 buses and the 1 train, and it's really slow. I need to get up to, if I could get over 1 million and add the passenger car on here, I may be able to consider going and picking up something from the industries. But I can't really do very much at the moment. It's full every time. Train just left, and I've got 36 people. 41. We'll see if the money is going to go up or not. I may need to take another loan. I haven't checked yet, but is this town growing? It's probably grown a little bit. Public transport, 20%. These are the two industries. They're not that difficult, these two. Tools and construction material. Because this just needs planks, and this just needs the rocks from the quarry. Of course, it all depends on where all that stuff is. Let's go back to San Diego. Not as busy, but still. How about my bus here? It's got 7 passengers. 14 out of 14 passengers. At least there's some demand for it. How about my bus in Red Rock? That seems to be losing money hand over fist at the moment, that one. It's just got 4, now it's got 7, that's a bit better. But the one in San Diego, that's really doing business. If this bus if this would start to make some money for me. It hasn't yet. Because it's been a while, it's been a few years, and this figure is jumping up and down, but it's, you know, it's 700,000 now, but in a minute it's going to probably drop down. See, it's dropped down to 6. I really need all these figures to be up in blue. Look at that. I'm gonna take a loan. Can't move anymore. And I'm gonna go to my train. And I'm gonna buy another passenger thing, which is over 1 million. Better do it before the money goes. This can give me 40 people capacity. Okay, that's 40 capacity. That should push me where I'm making more than I'm losing. Maybe not straight away, but at the moment I'm just breaking even with the one passenger car and the two buses. The money's gonna be a little bit low for a bit because let's see what we're doing here. So now we've got capacity for 40. We've got 40. Good. I'm gonna follow this train and see what it does on the other side. God, I really love these trains. I think this is a bit like, it reminds me of SimCity, the 2013 one. Like in SimCity, I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of these little animated models. So let's see what it does here. It gets rid of his 40 people. It takes 40 people. Fantastic, that's what I want to see. And if I go back to the station, for now he's kind of collecting everybody. That's 40 is enough. You don't really, I don't need any more cars on it at this point. I said this city needed these two things, yeah. Wow, one of them is right here. The tools that need the planks. Where are the planks? Where are the planks and where is the forest? There's a forest. You can see there's another town here as well, just around the corner. This place. There's the sawmill, the forest in the middle of the desert. Is that the best we can? And then we've got the rocks. I call it the red rocks. We've got no, that's coal. This thing. So the two factories that make the products are very close. The problem is, where do you get the raw materials? It's coal. Oh boy. I don't see any I don't see any quarries. Is that a quarry? Coal. Coal. Oh, fuck. Even these two, you send the wood to there. The problem with this particular, in fact a lot of these things, this needs 2 wood. So, got all these new things coming up, I just can't afford a thing. At least I'm over 1 million. So straight away that extra passenger car worked. Yeah, you need to send an awful lot of wood. You need to send an awful lot of wood to keep this thing churning out the planks. Because what happens most with these things is that you don't send enough of this supply. And so this thing is just always waiting. It's never got enough logs to keep it going. So what you need to do is either connect this to 2 of these, or you connect this to it. But you make sure you put 2 or even 3 times as many trucks going from here to here. And that's all they do. They don't, it's like you create more than one line. You don't have them going all the way. You just have them going from here to here, there. That's one line. And then you send these planks. This is a bit of a trek. You send them all the way down here. Oh God, where the hell? Man, all the way to here. That looks, it looks too far to me. That's the problem when you put lots of mountains or large elevated areas, because you give yourself a problem. I'm gonna have to maybe just drive straight through the town. That's not going to be very nice for the people. Or otherwise you have to drive all this way around. That's, either way is actually quite long. Yeah. Maybe a train would be the thing there. The train comes all the way around. Just one big circle here. That cost a fortune. Anyway, it won't be for now. It might be for next time, because I'm going to keep this video an hour long. I don't think anybody would want it any longer than that. But I'm very happy with my station here in the middle of the town. Passengers are still, well, they're not exactly flooding in, but this is the problem here. So before I go, it's you put the extension on the train, and then all of a sudden this dries up. You don't want it to dry up. As long as I get, I think 40, that's fine. 40 is going to give me a good amount. And here comes the train. So let's see. How much is it holding? Oh, 22. And anyway, it's making money, and then it takes its 40 people. That's full. Can't ask for more than that. If we go to our 2 buses here, they're both making money. The one in San Diego making considerably more than the one in Red Rock. And the train is making $500,000, a bit more. So yeah, there we go. That is almost an hour. I'm going to stop when we get to an hour. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.